international airport on the day before Thanksgiving, and which is the busiest traveling day of the month of the year. And we're going to see if we're going to have any problems actually videotaping the TSA checkpoints, which the TSA has stated on their website that there is not illegal or not against policy to videotape or to take pictures of the TSA checkpoints as long as you're not physically interfering or as long as you're not taking pictures of the computer screens. And we don't want to do that. We just want to see what's going on. We want to see if anyone has actually opted out. Is there anyone protesting their invasive methods? And we're going to see what's happening. So here we go.
Actually focus into a security checkpoint. Totally legal.
Yes, actually the TSA has stated that we are allowed to take pictures of the checkpoints. So Tony, what did he tell you?
He asked me not to record the security checkpoint.
He asked you or he told you?
He asked me.
Did he say it was against the law, or
no? He just asked me if if I would please stop recording the security checkpoint.
Right. He seems like a pretty reasonable guy.
He was. He was very polite, also.
Okay, sir. You're actually right. As long as you don't interfere with the checkpoint's operations, you can film and take pictures. So I'm sorry about that.
No problem.
Unfortunately, at this time, TSA supervisor says that they can't comment.
Okay.
Okay, well good, but thank you for being respectful of the rights. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not allowed to record the monitor.
Yeah, but you're the no do not enter sign.
I'm not having do not enter sign.
No, we're not going to enter. We can't go back. You can't go beyond that point. We understand.
Yeah,
but we're here. We're good.
Please go back.
So Tony, did he say he's going to get somebody, or what's he going to do?
No, he didn't say he was going to get anybody, but that was the impression he left me with.
He just kind of left.
Here are a couple police officers right here. That
Oh, hey, how you doing? How you doing? My name is Carlos Miller. We're not going to enter.
We'll have to write it like that. Hold on. Okay, I'll call you back. Can I see your credentials?
He's with me.
Are you the press?
Yes, yes.
Are you the press?
Yes, yes. He's with me. He just.
what kind of
Credentials, sir, that show that you're the press. You can't be doing this.
I can't be doing what?
No, but that's not true though. We are allowed.
We are allowed to do that.
Okay, do you have ID with you?
I do have ID.
May I see it?
But why is he's not breaking any law, man?
Your ID right here.
Am I,
Officer, he's not breaking any law.
am I suspected of committing a crime?
Sir, we're just asking for your ID. You're not being detained. We're just asking for your identification.
Am I a suspect in a crime?
No,
It doesn't
that doesn't matter. We're still asking for your identification, sir.
Yes, you have to have.
No, we don't, sir. No, we don't. We please have your ID, sir.
No, Sergeant.
Why is that?
Because I'm not a suspect in a crime, and I'm not doing anything illegal. You have to suspect me of having committed a crime to request my ID.
And once you enter the airport, you have the right to ask for your ID.
Unless I am suspected of having committed a crime.
Not unless. Once you enter there, if you're here at the airport, you can ask for your ID. You can see your ID. That's all I'm asking.
I'm respectfully declining.
Okay, and you walk over here with me.
Los vehículos que se encuentren desatendidos serán multados y remolcados por una grúa.
Okay, now they have an issue because he didn't show them his ID, and I don't know. I guess we're gonna leave the airport. Or? So is he being detained, or is he allowed to go? What's the story?
As of right now, we're going to call Lieutenant, and we're going to have Lieutenant talk to this gentleman.
I'm sorry? He's being detained?
That's all I'm going to say right now, sir.
Are you being?
Stay here for a second. We'll have Lieutenant respond.
So you're being detained, then, right?
Apparently, it seems I am being detained.
Because you're not allowed to leave. Is that the?
That's what the impression I got, but they just left me here unsupervised. So.
It's a pretty weird detainment.
Yeah, so if I am being detained unsupervised, that's pretty shoddy police work on their part.
So if you walk away, what happens? What happens? Is that fleeing an officer? Okay, the officers are trying to decide This guy's going through the do not enter sign. Are we supposed to wait?
We're getting clarity. We're finding out exactly, sir, if you are allowed to be doing what you're doing or not. We're just getting clarity right now.
Okay.
All we ask is bear with us for 2 minutes. All we ask is bear with us for 2 minutes.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
You're right. You're right.
Okay, no problem.
Just bear with us.
We'll bear with you. Okay, I just spoke to the officers, and basically they're trying to get clarification. They're basically trying to find out what's going on. So he asked us to bear with him. So you're not really being detained. I mean, he says he's asking us to bear with him, and that's okay. We'll bear with you, and because they're trying to get clarification. Because if we find out that you are right, that you are allowed to videotape without showing us ID, then they'll let us be on our way and do what we got to do. So they're trying to find out. So that, I mean, do not enter, dude. It's the wrong door. No enter ahí. Es por aquí. People always going into the wrong end in Miami,
Why not? I'm asking you to. I'm on public property. I have all the right to photo and video here.
I tried to make a lieutenant, but he says you're absolutely correct. But I cannot challenge you for an ID. Okay? Out of courtesy, I would like to see it, but that's totally up to you.
Okay, well, I have respectfully declined several times. I'm not going to change my mind.
All right, but you are definitely you're definitely with the press.
Yes.
How you're with the press.
Thank you for your professionalism.
Thank you. Thank you. So, anyway, Tony, so tell us what happened then.
Well, we were taping at the security checkpoint, and the police officers came up to me and asked me to stop taping. And when I produced the document from the TSA website stating that we were able to record, they requested to see my ID and requested to see my press credentials. I don't have any press credentials as I'm a freelancer, came to support you and help you out today. And so I don't have any. And they asked to see my ID. I respectfully declined to show them my ID. They demanded that I show them my ID, that it was airport policy, it's aviation department policy. When I referred to the Terry stop rules, that they have to have a suspicion that I committed a crime or that I'm in the process of committing a crime before they can go ahead and request my ID, demand to see my ID. They again asked me to see my ID, asked me if I was refusing to show my ID. At that point, they escorted us outside the doors of the airport and said that they were going to get a hold of their lieutenant and find out what they need to do from their lieutenant. After several minutes of conversing inside, out of earshot, they came out and informed us that I was correct, that they do not have the authority to demand to see my ID, that I was not committing a crime, I'm not suspected of committing a crime. They once again asked me politely to show if I would show my ID. I once again respectfully denied to show my ID, and they thanked me and went on their way.
So overall, it was a good experience. It was a positive experience because they didn't, raise their voices. They didn't get overly aggressive. They actually spent the time to research the law, and they admitted they were incorrect. And a lot of cops won't do that. A lot of cops will never admit that. So overall, like the three officers that we run into today, with the exception of this guy here, I mean, another guy didn't have a problem either. He just asked us not to film, and we continued to film, and he just, whatever. We couldn't say anything about it.
Back and walked away.
Right. So it's very important that we assert our rights, and we know our rights, because we actually can educate them. Because I mean, maybe they don't know our rights. Obviously, in this case, they did not. They had to find out, and when they found out, they admitted and they apologized. So I'm happy with the experience.
Right.